What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my travel finds that I love the most. I just love them. So if you want to see what they are and why they're my favorites, stay tuned until the end of this video. If you're new to my channel and you're into life's little luxuries, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I make my newest content. So as you know, I love to travel. I travel as much as I can, when I can, however I can. And usually when I'm traveling, I like to bring home something from that country that's a nice solid quality piece. And I typically try and find out whatever that country's textile is and bring that home with me. Now a lot of the places I've gone, leather is their textile. So I have brought home a lot of leather goods over my years of traveling. So I'm just going to show kind of one by one why I like them, why I got them, and the price points, just to show you how reasonable it can be to find some solid quality pieces at great rates when you're traveling abroad if you know what to look for. I tend to look for items that are showcased well. Sometimes they don't. I tend not to go for items that are just hanging outdoors in the elements, depending on where I'm at. Sometimes I do. In bigger cities, I try not to. In desert areas, I try not to. But yeah, it kind of just depends. I also try and make sure that the store looks reputable, that it looks like, or the kiosk or whatever I'm shopping at, because sometimes it's just an open market. But that the textile looks good, it looks clean, it looks like, I don't know. I just like to make sure that they are the best quality conditions that I can get. So they're not always going to be the cheapest bag, but they're not going to be the most expensive either. I think my most expensive bag in this whole thing is $300, 300 euro. But I bought that from a shoe store in Italy. So that's the most expensive bag. But the most expensive bag that I've found while on a trip was probably $80. $80 for a quality piece of leather that was hand stitched, hand sewn, and hand woven. So I'm going to go over those finds right now. The first two being a couple of wallets that I've actually bought in Hawaii before leaving. So I knew I was going to get homesick. I wanted something that I could get. I actually went on the North Shore and had like a around the island adventure, and I picked up this leather wallet. It's great. It's handcrafted, it's hand sewn. However, it isn't like locally made. It was made by a company in Indonesia. It's still just a beautiful piece. I love it. The leather's soft and supple. I love this color in leather too. And I also got something similar in black that's a little more structured. So similar inside. It had lots of space. I love big wallets, but big wallets aren't fitting into the new tiny purse trend, so I can't always use these, but I do enjoy them when I get the opportunity to. The other two items are items that I got while living in Italy. I actually waited too long to start taking advantage of Italian leather and Italian textiles and Italian craftsmanship, because there's so many things, so many luxury goods out there made in Italy, and I just slept. I wasn't about it in the beginning, but as I started to leave, I did find this purchase. I found it at a local shoe store called Quello Gesto, and they sell handbags as well. And they had this. It's a Mark Ellis. I hadn't heard of him before this time, but I am so happy with the quality of this bag. It's so edgy. It's so subtle but in your face. I like how I can definitely rock it with anything. I can take it to work with me. It fits my 13 or 11. I need to measure that. My laptop. It either fits a 13 or 11 inch MacBook Pro. I've also got my files in here, keys, wallet, phone. I've used it as a little mini kind of to-go bag where I stuffed a shirt and like some toothpaste and things like that. It is just amazing, and I get compliments every time I wear this. This bag is awesome. One of my best finds. This one was the most expensive bag I have purchased. I believe it was 320 euro, but on sale for like 280, I think. If I can remember correctly, euro. So it was still about $300 US dollars. So I do think for the price and the quality, it's a great find, and I'm happy to have this in my collection. I was so excited to use this when it came in. So yeah, that's one find. If you are able to check out when you do go to Italy, or if you're in Italy, or if you're traveling there for some reason soon, definitely check out their shoe stores, check out their like leather stores. Now, if you're in a highly tourist area, you'll probably see these like jumbo tents of like people selling leather goods, kind of like a market style. They'll have some items there, but you're not going to find the best quality there. Try and pop into like a unique little shop off to the side. Kind of take a lap because you'll start to see who's selling the same bags and what's kind of really unique and what's not. And stop into those short stores that don't have something that everyone else is selling. So that is something I got in Italy, as well as this guy. Now, this is almost like a piece of art. I haven't really worn it as a bag more than once. I know it does fit my laptop in here. It's structured, but it's very narrow. I do like the look of this. This is more of an artistic piece for me. I did buy it. I don't use it as much as I thought I would, but I still enjoy looking at it, and it has been one of those bags that have been really hard to give up. It's great quality, it's suede, it's studded, it's bedazzled. I don't even know why I like this bag. It's kind of edgy, I guess, but it's not my favorite. Maybe that's why I don't use it. It's very, very beautiful in photos. I've seen a lot of, actually I bought this because of an Instagram. I saw it on Instagram and I messaged the girl asking her where I could get it, and she said I could get it from her. And I did. It's just a nice look, and it's like a piece of art. Similar to this next bag. So I actually was gifted this bag from my mom when we went to Spain, and it is like a beautiful piece of art. I don't use it often because I just love to look at it, and it holds such a great memory now. It always is going to remind me of my trip to Spain with my mom, and it's just such great quality. It's hand stitched, hand woven, hand sewn. You can just see the detail and the craftsmanship that was put into this bag. It's phenomenal. It's suede lining on the inside. It's kind of like suede and linen on the, or not linen, but suede and like suede and some kind of cloth on the flap. It's just great. I do enjoy it. It's something I will. Oh, my husband's home. Pause. So this bag, as I was saying, I just kind of use it mostly for art. I love it. I do have a couple of outfits in mind when it becomes winter that I plan on using this with, because I do feel like this is more of a winter style bag, especially if you live in the cold. It could probably go for the desert too, but I have yet to wear it. So I do love this piece. I am glad I got it. For the price and the quality and the craftsmanship, it's just A1. I don't know, no complaints. Which leads me to this purse. I actually got this purse in Bosnia while I was traveling there last summer, and I really enjoy this piece. I love the color, I love the feel, I love the texture. The price was good. I think I paid about $30-$40 for it, and I'd say the level is probably around like a Michael Kors Cole Haan kind of level, maybe a $300-$400 range. It's really nice though. It has lots of storage and pockets. It can expand. It can become this giant, like almost like catch-all, carry-all. You can also put in the sides and make it a little more cinched. So you have options and make it kind of like a mahina or like a moon or like a hobo bag. You have so many options with this. It's a crossbody. You can also use it as a shoulder bag, a handbag. It's just, I really enjoy this bag. I think it's great because it's understated. There's just some days I don't want to go out and have a bunch of logos, but I still want something nice. This is that bag. Like, if we go camping this weekend, I might take this bag with me as one of my bags because I don't have many others, but I do love this one. And it's a beaut. I have nothing bad to say. I found, again, this was in a store that the guy said him and his dad make bags, and they had a whole bunch of different designs, a whole bunch of different structured bags, colors. My friend got one while she was traveling, which is really cute, structured crossbody. They had great stuff, so I am really happy with this bag. This is definitely a bag that will get used and does get used. Just when I want something a little low-key, but that can go with a nice pair of jeans and a white t-shirt. This is perfect. The other two bags that I got are pieces of luggage, and I do like to get leather luggage goods when I am traveling. So the last one I got was when I went to Morocco. I did get this suitcase. This isn't the best quality suitcase. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. I think I paid about $35, maybe $45 for this suitcase, and I would say it's definitely gotten its use out of that. I've traveled quite a few countries with this bag after purchasing it, and it definitely has stood the test of time. It carried all my spices back, so it did smell like spices. The thing with this is it did have a smell. I did get it from one of the local tanneries, and when you go to the tanneries have an awful smell. Like, the leather, I don't know how to explain it. It just smells bad, and you have to air it out. And this one had to be aired out a little bit. My husband bought a backpack that had to be aired out a lot. But for the price and the fact that I was able to deodorize it, I still like it. It does definitely do what I like. It reminds me of like a medicine bag. It has tons of pockets and storage and places where you can put little items so they don't get lost. So I will say this was a great find. Again, I like to haggle, so prices may vary. I love haggling. I think it's one of my skills that I have. I enjoy it, but I try and be fair, and I think I paid a fair price for this one because, as you can see, it's already starting to fray. It's already starting to not work as well. The zipper is kind of but it did get the job done. It has been used more than once, and for $35, $45, I think it's a great find for a suitcase that just has so much character. And here I am still using it. It's still going to be used. I love the fact that it has a shoulder strap. This is one of the main reasons I did buy it, because I do have another bag that I'm about to show you that I absolutely love, but it does not have a shoulder strap. So I did appreciate that, and it's a nice piece of leather that I think will hold up and can hold quite a bit of items. So that is one of my other finds. My most favorite find. This find actually got me started got me started in looking for leather pieces when I traveled, because this has just been pure perfection. It is a quality hand-stitched, hand-woven, hand-sewn leather bag from Tanzania, Africa. It's just an amazing piece. Everything about it is so beautifully done. I had the opportunity to go to Tanzania for a volunteer trip with the previous company I was working for, and it was just the best experience. I like volunteering. I used to work for Lush, and we volunteered a lot, and I really enjoyed that. And I honestly think if you have the opportunity to volunteer, whether it's abroad or in your local area and neighborhood, do it, because it feels so good. You're doing something good for the community, and by blessing others, you're going to be blessed yourself. So I feel like this was a blessing to me for doing a job well done in building those rainwater catchers. So I did find this. I did spend about $80 on this piece. This piece was about $80 US, and it could easily sell in the States for about, I don't know, $600-700 maybe. The quality, the craftsmanship, the type of leather, the feel is just, it's one of a kind, and it's turned this beautiful color. It did get water damage, guys, so that's where some of the stains are from on this bag. It wasn't a flood, but it still made it through. There is no smell, there's no mold. It has a huge inside. I just love everything about it, except for the fact that it does get heavy and there are no shoulder straps. But you guys, the craftsmanship in this bag, the stitching, I've loaded this thing down and it's never ripped or tore or anything, and they took such great time in the details. That's just it's just amazing. The handles are hand woven. Like, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful piece, and it was worth every dollar of it. And again, this is what actually made me want to start finding those little treasures wherever I go. So to this day, I still believe in doing that. I'm not doing much travel now, but hopefully when I do land another job and we're able to travel more, I do plan on going to South America a lot more and visiting countries down there and seeing what they have to offer and what their culture produces, and just ready to find and explore. Like, I love. So that kind of leads me into a question for you guys. What are some of your favorite travel finds? What do you love to bring back when you go on a vacation? Do you bring back paintings, spices, sculptures, magnets, shot glasses, leather bags? I bring it all home, so I can probably relate. So leave those in the comments below. Also, if you have any suggestions or questions or thoughts, don't forget to leave those in the comments down below as well. And that's pretty much it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to provide you with some cool travel gear to look for and be on the search for when you're out and about on your next travel. Other than that, I hope you guys stay safe and ciao.